I wanted to ask you a little bit first about you were at SummerSlam and we're there seeing everything happen with the Bloodline. What are your thoughts about where that went? Because some people have been a little tough on that. I wasn't. I was kind of where everything happened with Jimmy and Jay. But how are you feeling about what's happening with the Bloodline right now?
I felt like that match was not as great as it could have been. But I will say this about the Bloodline. We're going on 3 years here. And just when you think that thing's about to die out, they find a way to pull you back in.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like that's what's happening here. Like, yeah, that match could have been booked better. Although I think where this is leading to is probably going to be something bigger. Jimmy versus Jay, probably, right? WrestleMania 40. That feels like what this is leading up towards. I also feel like kind of off the back end of this, somehow we're going to find a way for it to be Cody versus Roman again, I think,
Right.
in Philly for WrestleMania 40. I just don't know what the path looks like to get there.
Yeah, it's very strange because now, of course, we got LA Knight weaving his way
Yeah.
in here, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But it is going to be a very complicated path here with Roman Reigns, and I'm very curious to see what's going to happen and how many of the tribal elders are going to show up. I know we talked about that a little bit last week. The spoiler with Rikishi and everything going on that he might have been refereeing a match coming up here at Payback, but we've only got one match on that card right now.
Right.
That's happening on September 3rd.
I wonder how The Rock finds his way into this, because I truly don't think The Rock is done with pro wrestling. I think it's one more match and then he's done. Then he gets the induction to the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm really curious. How does The Rock find his way back into this? Is it The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40? I don't know if that's for a championship or not, but that certainly could feel like it's possible as we sit here right now.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for Roman to lose a little sooner. I
think the only way to end that story is have The Rock come in, and whether he just beats him or takes the title, that could end the Bloodline. Last week, everybody talking about they jumped the shark, it's over. No, not true. I think The Rock comes in. That has to happen. That would be the biggest WrestleMania in I don't know how long.
Well,